Afraid of making seafood? That is about to change because Mariella of Marisa's Easy Kitchen joins us with simple tips to make fish even more fantastic. And I'll admit, like, I love fish. I am so intimidated to cook it, though.
Well, this is going to be a great segment then for you and for others that might feel a little intimidated. I cooked everything up like this morning while I was here.
Yeah, you really did, and it smells fantastic.
Okay, so let's get started. This is my sister's seafood salad, so this does require a little prep. So I have shrimp and scallops, and I have some squid, and you're just going to poach them.
Right now,
yes,
so we're not
those are raw.
Yeah.
Just a little poaching liquid flavored with onion and bay leaf, carrot, celery. So you're going to poach that, and then you're going to get that plate there.
Okay, so this is what you end up with?
Yeah, so I just chopped them up. You can put them in the bowl.
Okay.
So the thing with shrimp or any seafood, really, you do not want to overcook it because then you get that pasty dryness in your mouth. So that's perfect. And then we're going to dress this up with finely chopped vegetables. And I have here some carrots and celery, red onion, olives are nice. If you like capers, that would be lovely too.
Okay.
And then the dressing is what keeps it nice and fresh. So I have some fresh lemon juice. I'm going to add that. It has some sea salt already. You want to use a really good extra virgin olive oil. This one here is imported from Italy, of course. And you want to be generous.
You use it like I do, yeah. Just throw it in there.
That's right. And so the lime juice, the lemon juice is really key. And then you're going to let this sit in the fridge. And then just before serving, add some chopped radicchio. You can add a little bit of freshly chopped parsley to it. Maybe taste it, see if you need a little bit more olive oil. Okay, look how pretty that looks.
Okay, and this is one that you've, now when you say sit in the fridge for a bit, like
overnight,
how long?
I would say overnight,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
That way the flavors really do mingle.
Oh.
Well, fresh.
Oh.
Isn't that lovely?
This is quite the fancy lunch for me.
So you could sit by the pool and just enjoy this in the summer, a glass of white wine. Okay, perfect. Let's move on. We've got salmon here. And, you know, I treat salmon like I do steak. So I've got a really piping hot cast iron pan, seasoned generously with sea salt. I always use sea salt. I don't use iodized salt. I think
because it changes the way it tastes,
it has another flavor to it, an aftertaste that I don't like. So you're just going to season lightly, and let's see if we get a good sear. Just going to add a little bit of oil to this. Okay. Do we have sound effects? Let's see. That's the sound. That's the sound that you want. So you're going to sear this and then finish it off in the oven, turn it over. Okay. Like it goes maybe a couple of minutes. You want that nice hard crust. That's what gives it that flavor.
So this is what, okay, so this is, all the time I've just been baking salmon. I haven't been doing this, and that's why I'm not getting that nice crust on it.
Yes, exactly. Nothing wrong with baked salmon. We're going to freshen it up with a salsa, so I'm going to ask that you dump that in here. I'm going to give you a spoon.
Another one?
Yep.
Here, okay.
So I've got mango. You know, use what's in season. Right now we're itching for Ontario fresh produce. Imagine peaches in the summer.
Would be so good.
You could do celery. So the idea is to get the salmon cooking. You can have this sit too in the fridge, but it doesn't really need it. It's so flavorful. I have some fresh lime juice. Do you like ginger?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of ginger. How about spice?
Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, the whole thing?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna add this one here. And then you can flavor your salmon with, you know, whatever fresh herb you like. I wasn't sure about cilantro. Some people are really against cilantro. So I just added dill. Okay, perfect. So there you go. And then you can let that sit and you get this beautiful mango
where all the flavors are
can you give that a little taste?
Oh.
And I've already plated it up here, and I've got an avocado crema. We're gonna isn't that beautiful? Oh, I'm not making a good design. There we go.
Oh, and it's got a nice little kick.
Yeah, well, there it is. That's this. And then that avocado creme on it. Look how pretty that looks. Very. Okay, last one.
You've got 90 seconds left.
Okay, that's all I need. This is frozen fish. So I was cleaning out my freezer. I found some haddock, and I'm going to season with sea salt, some black pepper.
Now, have you defrosted that?
You can put it in frozen.
Okay.
This is what I love. Some sliced garlic, some sliced, look at this, I'm just dumping it in. And I have some chopped tomatoes. You can use canned if you like, but this is really fine just like that. Look how easy this is.
That's it.
And then olive oil. Is that enough? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That goes into the oven. Serve it on rice. Look how beautiful that is. I have some basil infused olive oil from Italy. Just drizzle
Okay,
that
and that's a
on
great
top.
way of really like making one piece of fish like feed a lot of people.
Yeah, so that could probably serve maybe 4.
Okay.
You know, if you have a little salad on the side,
All
you
right.
have some crostini bread, gluten-free, except for the bread, of course. But
Okay.
all of this dairy-free, gluten-free, light, fresh, perfect for spring.
And your recipes are up on.
Yes, on my website, on Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, we are going to eat well at lunch today. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank
Great having
you.
you on the show. We'll get the links up on our website, chch.com.